I'm Brooke Bartos. I'm the Director of Marketing Operations and Analytics at Invoice Cloud and Engage Smart. We're a Boston area fintech company. I sit over in the Chicagoland area, but I've been with the company for about a year now and have really done a lot of work in terms of digital transformation with our tech stack. And one of the first things that I brought on when I started a year ago was CaliberMind. Once we got in and we started building out a lot of our reports in CaliberMind and comparing that to what we were seeing in Salesforce, it was like a night and day difference. Our team is notoriously bad about opportunity roles. And so if we were to look at campaign influence in Salesforce, we had one program that we ran last year. If you look at it in Salesforce from a campaign influence perspective, there's $0 tied to it. And you would say it was a complete waste. If we go over into CaliberMind, it was our number 4 biggest influencing program last year. And so when we were trying to figure out our spend and we were looking at what we had done in Salesforce, and now we look over here, it's kind of that like, oh, okay, we need to rethink all of this. And it's actually now, it's in the process of becoming our source of reporting truth for marketing and sales ops. Our whole team is moving over into CaliberMind. And it was, we started with programs like that and we just started working our way backward. We said, hey, CaliberMind is showing this program as our biggest influence. Why? And so then we just started backtracking. Well, what accounts? It's looking at the account level and it's looking at all people within those accounts. And so we would back it up and we would find an account. We're like, hey, 9 people at this account attended this event, but none of them are the contact on the opportunity role. Right. And it was like, blew everything that we'd been doing out of the water. I actually didn't ask CaliberMind for references. I went out into the community and talked to people that I knew because I didn't want to be like, hey, salesperson, give me your shiny customer. I wanted to talk to real people that had done it. And, from that, people that had implemented Visible and CaliberMind, the biggest thing I had heard was A, I will never implement Visible again. And B, CaliberMind is really that easy to get up and running. And, I always kind of take that with a grain of salt, but I will say that we had a great experience with that too. Not only just in getting it set up, but we've had things along the way. There's been a couple of times where I've had to go to Andrew and the team and say, hey, yep, we need to just kind of reconfigure or tweak how CaliberMind is processing this data to be able to customize it and align it with how our Salesforce works. And I think that's been a big thing too, is just not even just the stand up, but the ongoing things as we're like, hey, we're changing this, or we're changing the way we're doing business. We're changing our life cycle statuses right now to align with how we're redoing reporting. So the team has been able to kind of work with us along the way as we continue to make those changes.